Hey gals! I hope you guys are doing really well. It's been quite a while since I've done a tutorial and I wanted to hop on and do one because my skin's changed since I've gotten a tan when I was in Hawaii a couple weeks ago. So don't worry, I did wear sunscreen, but you know that Hawaiian sun, it tends to get through even the thickest layer of sunscreen and reapplication. So one of the things I also wanted to hop on and talk about was the artist kit, because with changing skin, obviously your base color changes. It's super big pain when you have to go buy new makeup. But thankfully I had the artist kit that I bought for myself back in January, and it has all of the colors, ones that'll never work for me, but for the most part, some of them actually are working for me, and I've used about probably about 50% of the colors that came in my kit. I've tried all of the contours that came in my kit. I tried all of the blushes that came in my kit, and of course all of the eyeshadows that came in my kit. But my favorite thing about the kit is the brushes. So as a makeup lover, I have always loved brushes, but I really like Maskcara's brushes. They're super high quality. You don't really lose any bristles from them, which I really like, but they're double-ended and it's just so efficient. I mean, you literally have half the brushes that you normally would, but with twice the power. So I really love that. You also get some of the skincare lines. You get the Milk Cream. This is a super heavy duty moisturizer, and I use this pretty much every day, and then I follow it by the setting spray, which also comes in the artist kit. And so this is just, a lot of people put this on top. I tend to put it underneath. So I do the milk first and then setting spray over, let it dry for a minute before I go in into my base. So I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about like the changing colors. So these are the colors I normally use, these three here. You can tell they're pretty light. So I use White Peach right under my eyes, Linen as my brightener, and then Candlelit as my all over. But I've been switching it around, and I've been using, I think this is Sunlit, no, this is Wheat as my all over, Amber as my kind of like under eye and brightener, and then I've been using, let's see, this is Aura as my like really light color. And a mixture of those has really been going well with my more tan complexion. And these are all colors that I got in my artist kit. So you don't have to sell to your friends or anything like that, but for a makeup lover or anyone who just likes to have a bunch of fun stuff at their disposal, the artist kit was right for me. So I'm just going to show you some of the new techniques that I've learned too with some of the new brushes that I got in the artist kit. So one of the things you'll get when you order, I always recommend everyone gets the highlight or the hack brush. This is kind of your basic brush. You can pretty much do everything with it. Once you get a little bit more advanced and understand like how much product you need on the skin and things like that, there's other brushes that you can go to. So this is the B squared brush, and I use the smaller puffy end now, and that's what I'm using for my under eye and my base. So I'm just going to start with my under eye, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of this Aura, and you're still just going to dab it on just like you did with the 30-second hack brush. I think it's just, I don't know, for some reason, I think with my skin type, I tend to be oily. I think this gets just a little bit less product on my face, and so I really like the way it ends up looking at the end of the day, and it ends up, I feel like, wearing just slightly better than when I was using the 30-second hack brush. So if any of you out there are interested in ordering that brush, and I'd love to hear your opinion too. So that's my super bright color. You can kind of tell like, okay, we've brightened up underneath, but now it looks like crazy with the rest of my face. So I've been getting just a little bit lighter, so I think I'm actually going to go in with, what did I say this was? With Amber again, and see if that doesn't match better than the Wheat is starting to look a little too dark on my skin. Yeah. So Amber's looking pretty good, I think. Don't you think? Yeah, I think that looks good. So really, I'm not picking up a lot. I literally just like bounce it in there really easily, and then I just kind of dab brush my face, and I don't go too crazy. I really don't even look too close to make sure I get even coverage or anything like that. I just kind of go for it. So actually that might be a little too light. What do you think here? No, I think it's just under this bright light. I don't normally do my makeup with this tutorial light, so it's throwing my colors off in my bathroom a little bit. Okay, so got pretty good coverage now, all over. So, if you've been watching this before, you know the next step in the routine is contour. Of course, you can use the 30-second hack brush, use the puffy end to do your contour, or if you have the detail hack brush, that's the one I use. So I kind of switch between my styles sometimes. So I used to pick it up with this end, kind of on the edge and contour like this, and then I've been trying some other things. So right now I'm gonna contour, oh shoot. Just stuck my thumb in one of those, which is a risk of these cream-based. So today I'm gonna contour with Ash, and I'm gonna show you how I do it with this end of the detail hack brush. So I'm just bouncing it in here. I do tend to get a little bit more concentration on the contour, and then I'm just gonna chisel out like literally with like this brown line on my face. So like, whoop. Hey now. Okay, cool. Looks a little crazy. Trust me on this one. I'll show you how the magic of cream base works. So just try and get them even on both sides, about the same shade. This one's a little crazy. Okay, now I'm just gonna leave it like that for a second, so bear with me. So then I'm gonna come and I'm just gonna do like, whoop, a line across my forehead. So I find that when I don't have a lot of time to do my makeup, I find steps to kind of skip within that help make me faster, and using this detail hack to just like quickly make the contour lines on my face has really made it fast. So you can see like, what did that take? Less than 30 seconds to get all of my contour on. So like, boom, I'm contoured. If you want, you can add some more in your temples or whatever. But boom, there I'm contoured. So now I'm gonna get my perfector a little damp. I tend to get mine actually really wet, and then I get it pretty wet, and then I take a towel. Oh, here's this. I take a towel and I just kind of like roll it out in the towel before I put it on my face. If it's too wet, it's gonna thin out your makeup too much. So just watch. Like this does it take you any talent to put a stripe on your face? Like, I don't think so. So now I just bounce this perfector in where the contour is to just blend it out. See, boom, line like that to line like that. Do you think you can do it? I do. And if you can't, we've got other problems that we need to talk about. So I'm just pressing it. I'm not pressing like super hard, but I'm also like not lightly, gingerly pressing on my face. Again, I always try and remind myself not to overblend because you kind of use the perfector several times throughout this step. And if you over perfect early on, I find that you actually have to like go back and add more later. And so that's really annoying too. Perfect a little bit more on my nose. So depending upon how you like your makeup, you might want a brighter eye. If you do, you could come back in with a brighter eye, or if you wanted a brighter ridge of your nose, whatever it is. I'm just gonna come back in with Aura and just put a little bit more right under my eye. Some people like a really bright eye. I like an okay bright eye. Okay, so now I'm pretty ready. I mean, for like the finishing steps. So, one of the other places I like to contour is right under my lip. Kind of gives you that like pouty lip look. I'm a fan of. Okay, so where did the perfector go? Right here. So I'm just gonna hit. Back here, under my lip. So now I'm ready for my cheek color. I also have been using a different brush for my cheek color. So I'm using the puffy end of the 30-second hack brush now for my cheek color. I really like a big bold cheek, and so this helps me get the right amount of product on my face so that I don't have to actually go and layer a bunch more on. I can just do it once, perfect once, and then I'm good to go. So let's see, today I'm wearing black and white, so I'm gonna do a pretty big pop of color, and I'm gonna use, I think this is Hollywood. I'm gonna use Hollywood, and you're gonna see it's pretty bright. So everyone kind of knows their cheek pattern and where they like to place their brush. I really always smile. I like to place it right on the apple, maybe like a little bit down towards where your contour line is, and then right up the the, what is this? What's this bone called? Your cheekbone? Yeah, your cheekbone. So you can tell I got a pretty good pop of color in there. And I feel like the deposit with this is a little bit more even than whatever I was using before, which I can't remember, to be honest with you. Where's the perfector? Okay, perfecting out. See, just blend, blend, blend. And it just like beautifully melts together. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we're good on that. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids, and then while my eyelids are drying, I'm gonna do my eyebrows and my lip look. So, I get asked this a lot. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I don't know what color it is because I peeled all the stuff off, but okay, so got my concealer on my, you could do that earlier in the routine whenever you want to do it. So one of the other secret tricks that I was not feeling initially, but I do almost all the time now, is I line my lips with one of the contour colors. So today I'm using the same color as my face contour, which I don't always do. Sometimes I use darker, actually. But I find that this just really defines the outside of your lips and gives you more of a pouty look. I don't know, I like it. So right now it looks nasty, but I'm gonna go back. Oh, I can see in this light, I need a little perfection there. And I'm gonna grab some of the Hollywood. I'm gonna put that on as the base. And then I'm gonna go back over it with Desert Sunset. So Hollywood and Desert Sunset. Desert Sunset's like a little more glossy, so I put that on top. How are you feeling? It's a little bright. Maybe I'll come in with some nude. Perfect. I think that looks really pretty. And then now I'm gonna go to my brows. On my brows, what color is this? I use shadow on my brows. And maybe it's weird, maybe it's not, I don't know, but I use the same lip brush to do my brows. Since I have good brows, I literally just kind of fill it in for color almost. To make them like slightly more bushy. Apparently I can't talk and do this. If you're not doing your brows, you really should. It doesn't really matter what skin yours is. It takes 2 seconds and it makes your look so much more polished. And then I come in with the Maybelline Brow Drama in deep brown, and I just comb them out so they look like so nice and polished. Good brow. All right. I am running out of time for my day, so I'm gonna just do a really quick basic eye. I'm gonna start with Sabrina. I always start with Sabrina. It's just the best base color. This is Sabrina here. The best part, you can buy all of these individually, and so you only have to replace what you run out of. So I'm actually just about to place an order because I definitely need more Sabrina because that's the one that I use the most. And then there's some fun new colors that they came out with. They have some blues, and there's some colors they didn't have, so I'm trying to fill in my collection. So when y'all are asking me to do your makeup, I have the best assortment of colors. I'm gonna do, let's see here, I'm just gonna grab some Rigoletto. Rigoletto is like a good crease color. It is a little metallic-y, but I'm just gonna place that here in my crease. And I don't really think about it too much. I just kind of place it there and go, and then I'll blend it out at the end, just like with my face. I come in and I blend on my eye too. So, okay, great, that's Rigoletto. And then I'm gonna come in with a like looser brush. Let's see here, what do I have for mascara? I'm gonna use this brush here. I can't remember what this one's called. It comes in the artist kit. And then I'm gonna go in with Bend and Snap on top of the Rigoletto. So I use Sabrina, and then I used Rigoletto in the crease, and then now I'm just kind of like on the inner, now lower lid, I'm using Bend and Snap to really blend those colors together. Pretty, right? and easy. That took 2 seconds. People that say that like makeup is too hard and takes too long, like, I mean, to each their own, but okay. And then I'm just going to line with Trust on the bottom. All right. And then lately, because I've been taking collagen and my lashes are growing like crazy, I wear eyelash extensions on the top, but I've been putting just like a really tiny coat of Maybelline Big Lash on the bottom. So face is done. I'm ready for setting. I switch between this product I use by Ciate, London. I don't know. I really like this product too. But I switch between that and then the vanilla setting dust. That's Maskcara sales. So I normally just do that where I get shiny, which is everywhere. Okay, and if you want kind of one additional glam look, I always love to come back through with a little bit of one of the illuminators, and I'm gonna pick honey today. I normally use honey or rose gold. I sometimes use pearl, but I use pearl for more like a night out, smoky eye, red lip kind of night. So yeah, for what it's worth. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this so you guys can see kind of up close. So you can see here, like it all blends together so beautifully. Like you couldn't tell that I put all of these different colors on my skin. And if you're feeling like, oh, okay, I was like, now I'm looking at this, I'm like, let's just blend it a little more here. And a little more here. All right. So now my face is ready to roll. And so if you are interested in the artist kit, just let me know. Of course, you don't have to sell it or anything. It's more just like if you want a bunch of the fun stuff. If your skin tends to change throughout the year, if you tan or anything like that, it's been really helpful to have all the different colors at my disposal. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message or visit my site or email me, whatever the best way is for you. And I'd be happy to educate you on my favorite beauty obsession. Thanks, gals.